Hello everybody, Guillotine here, and today I want to do something a little bit different. So I was just chilling, I got home from work today, and I realized that I wanted to change up a few figures because I like to do that. I like to change up my figures every now and then, my Figmas, my SH Figuarts, sometimes my Nendoroids, but we're just going to be doing Figmas and SH Figuarts today. Basically, these two shelves, basically. What I want to do is I just want to change a few of my figures, and then I want to completely reconstruct this shelf right here, because I'm just not happy with the way this shelf looks right now. I'm obsessed with the way this one looks, and this one I'm just not feeling at all. I really want to do some work on it, make it look as good as that shelf. So that's my goal for doing today. And I'm recording it because I thought it could be a fun thing to record. I don't know, posing with DK or something like that, although that makes it sound like I'm like modeling for you. But no, we're just going to be posing some figures because I just want to do some work on this. I'm not going to be rechanging every single figure. I'm pretty happy with quite a few of these. Like, I'm not going to be changing Aqua, Amelia, Rimuru. I'm not changing Rimuru. I am way too obsessed with this pose I have Rimuru in right now. It is just so badass. I love it. So yeah, not going to changing Rimuru. Might change Anya, not changing Kaguya. And I'm probably going to change at least one of my JJK figures. Mikasa, probably not. I'm really obsessed with that pose right now. And like I said, I want to completely redo this shelf as well and maybe move some figures around as well, because I really want Ryuko to be on this top shelf. Because this top shelf is kind of like my Hall of Fame. Like, all my favorite characters go up on that shelf, or favorite characters and favorite series go up on that shelf. This is kind of my more backup shelf. Not that I don't absolutely love these characters and these shows, but I want to put Ryuko up there because she belongs up there. She's one of my favorite characters of all time. So, without further ado, let's jump into this, shall we? So I'm going to start off by changing a few figures. I'm going to start with Yuji. So I have this is my drawers right over here. These drawers contain my freaking accessories. I still don't remember which one Yuji's in. There he is. So I want to change up Yuji. I think I want to put him... I don't know how I want to do my JJK figures, because the way I had them before was I originally had them like this, where I had them all on the same shelf, which is why they're all kind of posed stood straight up. Because that's how I had them originally, like that. But I realized that when I put Anya up here and I moved one of them down to that shelf, I realized that it didn't really look all that good because you have this empty space here. So I ended up compensating for it by just moving Yuji right there, Gojo right there, and Nobara right there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up Yuji and make him look a little bit better so he looks a little bit better in that spot and takes up more space. So, and he's the best one for that because he's got all that red on him, so he's gonna pop out more. So that's what I'm gonna do there. So let's jump into this. Not sure how I want to change him though. I don't think I want to change him into Sukuna, because for me it's kind of weird having Sukuna up there with Gojo and Nobara and them not trying to kill him. That's kind of weird. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think I'll make him I'll try and get like something really cool, really badass. So let's change him out to, let's give him the super angry. He's angry Yuji. And then let's try and do some crazy shit with the legs here. Maybe that. I kind of want to get like something like this, I'm thinking. I think that looks pretty good. Like that, yeah, that looks pretty good. It might look better if I did it the other side. So, this side instead. I think I want to stick with the curse energy effects. I don't think I want to go to the black flash. At least not yet. There we go. Arm looks a little bit weird on this side. There we go. Put that like that. It's a little bit weird. I think it looks better on that. I think the way I had it before was that. That's how I have him right now. But I think I have the pose I want. I'm just trying to perfect it, you know. There we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and bust his stand out. I gave his stand to Anya because I love the uniformity of it. But let's see here. There we go. That looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and let you guys zoom in on it. There we go. I'll turn on some lights here. There we go. I guess I'll just leave those lights on and we'll turn them over here. There we go. So there we go. That's what we have right now. Okay, let's go ahead and change up Nobara as well because I want her to be kind of just as badass as Yuji. So let's change up Nobara as well. Almost dropped her. Let's change up Nobara as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about changing up Nobara, though. I have to put away his accessories. So right now I have all my SH Figuarts accessories all in this one bag. I don't love it. I definitely don't love it. It's kind of annoying mixing them all up, but it's how I have it right now. Okay, so how do I want to do Nobara? How do I want to do this? let's give her like maybe like kind of a similar pose to what Yuji has. I like having the crazy face and the hair. Honestly, I think the accessories I'm actually good with. I need something like that. Give her like a little bit of a point with her hammer. That looks pretty good, right? Give her a little bit more of a dynamic pose with the legs there. And how about a bit of an upward movement at the head? There we go. I love this fucking SH Figuarts Nobara, guys. Holy shit, this thing is awesome. So glad I picked this up. There we go. Legit one of my favorite figures of 2022 is that SH Figuarts Nobara. It's really similar to Yuji, though. The pose is really similar to Yuji. I don't know. Maybe that's not the move. That. We could do something more like that. Utilize that butterfly joint. There we go. Give her a bit of a stare down. That looks pretty good, right? I think I'm down for that. Let's try it out. Use that butterfly joint, man. What do y'all think? That's pretty good, right? I think Gojo's pretty okay. I mean, Gojo's, he's always stone cold, so I think that's pretty good. What I would really like to do is I'd like to put them all on that shelf again, but I don't have a character to put right there. I guess I could maybe, if I deconstruct... Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. I do want to change up a few more figures on this shelf. I want to change up Nadeshiko, so let's change up Nadeshiko. Because I really want to try, I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I really want to try to use Nadeshiko's other head sculpt. I've barely ever used the other head sculpt for Nadeshiko, the one with the hat. I actually have it up here on the blanket accessory thing. So let's pop this head sculpt off of this. It's very, very, very tight on there. All right, and then I'm going to get her accessories out. There she is. All right. So I just really want to try to get Nadeshiko. I want to try and make something work with this, the freaking, I'll show you guys in a second. I want to try to get something to work with the other face. Okay, do I want to use the Mii-chan face or do I want to use the one I have on her? Where'd you go? There you go. So I can either go with that one or I can go with that one. I don't really like the closed eye face for the pose I'm going to try and go for here. I don't think it really works. Although it could. It could work because she's all warm, I guess. I don't know, maybe. We'll pop the front piece on. And then that clips onto right there. I've just never used this head sculpt ever. I've literally had her with the alternate head sculpt on like the whole time I've had her. So I want to try just one time to see how it looks, how it works with the other head sculpt on. Okay. Although it's going to be a bit difficult to do. There you go. I think I fixed the lighting a little bit here. So there we go. This is what I got currently. Not too bad. Like I said, I've never used this head sculpt. I always used the not hatted one, but that doesn't look too bad. I've got the chopsticks in one hand and the cup ramen in the other hand. Yeah, I liked it. Let's go ahead and roll with it. It's very Nadeshiko. Mii-chan, I got cup ramen. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's a cute pose. Let's just get it a little bit more I'm gonna work on that a little bit more. Alright, y'all, this is the pose I've settled on for Nadeshiko, and I am extremely, extremely happy with it. I'm very happy I was able to get the hatted head to work. You can actually get the pigtails to flare out a little bit more on this head sculpt as opposed to the other one. So it's actually pretty cool. I like it quite a bit, actually. Okay, awesome. That is really, really good. I really like it. Oh, yet again, Nadeshiko just makes my fucking day, man. It's their superpower. All right, what do I want to do next? So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be moving, Kaguya and Ryuko are going to trade places here. Because like I said, I want Ryuko on the top because she is one of my favorite characters. She deserves to be in the Hall of Fame shelf. So I think with that, I think I'm good to go on the Hall of Fame shelf. I think I'm pretty pleased with that. I hope my head wasn't in the way. There we go. Looks pretty good, right? I'm pretty happy with it. Now let's work on this shelf. So I'm going to be completely redoing this shelf. So I'm actually going to completely take the whole thing apart. All right, Lady Satsuki, Mr. Iwatani. Mrs. Shinomiya. We've got this guy, Leonardo Watch from... He dropped his little monkey guy. Leonardo Watch from Blood Blockade Battlefront. This was a Figma I actually bought from my sister. I've only watched like 5 episodes of this show. I only watched it because I got this Figma from her. It's okay. It's okay. It's a Bones show. I'm not a big fan of Studio Bones, in case you can't tell, but it's okay. It's all right. I like the opening a lot. The opening's really good by Bump of Chicken. I really like the opening. And he's a cool character. I like him. He's voiced by Aaron Dismuke, so it's kind of hard to dislike him because I love Aaron Dismuke. Aaron Dismuke is so amazing, man. All right, Nezuko. We've got My Hero Boys. And we've got Rem and Rom. Okay, so I want to completely redo like these risers. I want to make it look as good as it does on the top shelf here. So I have 3 risers to work with. I have the smallest one right here. And then I have slightly bigger and a bigger one right here. I think this one I should probably give to... how do I want to do the My Hero guys? How do I want to work them into this shelf? They're always kind of a tough one to work in because of how much crazier they look compared to all the other ones. Like, they just look way crazier compared to like every other figure in my collection. So, Okay. Well, while I figure this out, how about we have some fun? What are you guys watching right now, huh? What are you guys watching right now? I've gotten really hooked on the 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix. It was a show I've been hearing about for a very long time. Finally checked it out. I am absolutely hooked. I'm about to start season 3. I just finished season 2. About to start season 3. Absolutely love it. Have you guys watched 7 Deadly Sins? If so, leave me a comment down below. Tell me your favorite sin. Currently mine is either King or Deanne. Both of them are pretty awesome. Although I'm really starting to like Merlin right now. So, very awesome. Super excited to continue it. Yeah, loving the show so far. Meliodas is really cool as well, cannot deny. And Bon as well. They're all awesome. The whole show is just full of awesome characters. And some of the Holy Knight characters are awesome too, like Gila and Gil Thunder. Like, really awesome show, man. I'm loving it so far. I've heard things about season 3, but I tend to disagree with people, so we'll see. Alrighty. So, how do I want to do this? How do I want to reconstruct this shelf here? Make it look as good as this. Because this is the exact same configuration I have on this shelf, but clearly it didn't work because I didn't like the way it looked. So, let me think about it for just a second here. Man, every time I look at Nadeshiko, I'm so happy with that. That looks so great, man. I was really excited to get Rin-chan, I call her Rin-chan, to get Rin and put her in the blanket and put her in the blanket accessory so I could have Secret Society blanket up there on the top of my shelf. But now, I really like the way that looks, so now I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh man, okay. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with this shelf, how I want to reorganize it, because... what if I swapped these 2 risers? Okay, what if I took these 2 risers and swapped them? So I have the smaller one here, this one here. We'll put Mikasa, and we'll put Yuji. What do we think? Not too bad. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, right? I think that looks pretty good. Let's just see how I can make this work. So this one is a little bit bigger, is a little bit small, this one. What if I put the slightly smaller one back here? This one right here, I know it's still the same fucking configuration, but do that. Okay, because I think the smaller one should be where I put Deku and Bakugo. Because I think they just work like that. Obviously they have to be together, so, yeah. Okay, let's try that. Let's put Lady Satsuki back here, because she's ruling over the pigs in human clothing. We'll put Mako, I guess I could just put Mako, like, behind, like on the same shelf? I don't know. Mako is such a hard one to fit into this collection because I love her and I love the Figma, but it's such a hard one to work into this shelf because she's such a smaller character compared to like every other character in this collection. So she's such a hard one to work in there. Okay, Leonardo. How do I want to work in Rem and Rom? Because Rem and Rom are, you know, these are the top 2 Figmas on this entire shelf for me. So I think I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to put them right there. There we go. Because ReZero is my favorite anime of all time. Very cool. Alright, I think we're good. There we go. So we have kind of a Kill la Kill, My Hero, ReZero kind of going on here. Okay, I'm feeling it. And I have 3 figures to put up front here. How do I want to make this work? Who goes in the middle? That's something I'm really having a hard time with. Because whoever goes in the middle is like kind of like the designated like leader or like main figure of this shelf. That's why Rimuru in the middle on this shelf because he's one of my favorite characters. Shoot. None of these characters are really like, okay, so we have Kaguya, we have Nezuko, we have Leonardo, and we have Naofumi. Of those characters, Naofumi is my favorite, but he doesn't really work as a shelf leader. So, I mean, let's just see how it looks. So we'll put him in the middle here. We'll put Nezuko right there, Leonardo right there, Kaguya right there. I don't know, I guess we could take Mako and put her right there. That doesn't look bad. I'm not hating it. What do you guys think? I'll bring you guys down a little bit here. I'll turn this light on. I'm going to turn these off so they can lose some, stop losing, so much light. There we go. What do we think about that? I'm actually kind of happy with that. I didn't think Naofumi would work as a shelf leader, but I think he actually does a pretty good job. I don't know why I didn't think he would work as a shelf leader. He's a pretty great leader in the show. Well, until season 2, All right. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. I mean, I know I didn't really do much reconstruction here. I mean, I know all I really did was like move a couple of risers around, but I'm pretty happy with the way it looks up there. Mikasa, I think is that's pretty good, actually. I think Mikasa's fine. I'd like to give Yuji the stand back. I don't like taking the stands away from my Figmas. What if I took Nezuko's? Nezuko doesn't need a stand. She stands up perfectly fine. There we go. And I need a little piece. Okay, there we go. Back on a stand where he belongs. And we'll plop him right there. There we go. That lets me spill him over the side a little bit and he doesn't fall off, which I think brings the shelf together a little bit more. There we go. Okay, y'all. I know I didn't do a ton of work, but I think what I did, I'm actually pretty darn happy with it. I'm going to bring you guys up a little bit more so you can see my disgusting face. I'm pretty happy with what I did. I like the way that this shelf looks. I definitely think it looks better than it did when I started the video. And I really love the way I changed the Nadeshiko. If nothing else, I really like the way I have a Nadeshiko right now. So there you have it. I hope it was a fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you may maybe leave me a comment and maybe I'll do this again at some point in the future. I don't know. You guys will be the judge of whether this happens again. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And give me a like if you did, all that stuff. And this is the Yellow Team. That's not you.